Hi, this is Sarah Ducharme. I'm your middle school and high school librarian, and I wanted to show you a little bit about how to search the catalog. When you're looking for books or materials that we have here in the FDR library, you are searching what we call the library catalog or sometimes the OPAC. So I went to the quick links from the school webpage, and I'm choosing this link, Library Catalog. It should open up like this. If it doesn't, you might see main library over here, and over here you might see Libru and teacher book database. The one that you're going to choose is going to be main library. Also on this opening page, you'll see down below we have the 3 links for each of the different libraries in our school. Right now, I'm going to talk about logging in. You have an account in our library program. You just go up here to log in, and you will put in the beginning of your email, your username for the school. That would be just the beginning part of your email, and then also your school password. If you have trouble logging in, just let us know. We can reset it or ask tech for help, or you can come into the library and we can have you reset it for yourself. But you should be able to log in. And it's important that you're able to log in because it gives you a little bit more power to do things in the library catalog. For example, you can go to My Info and see all the things that you've checked out. So here's my account, and I've got something here that has been checked out for the whole year, so I'm not worried about that. But I have 3 other things here in red that I know I don't need to have anymore, so I'm just going to return them. It just kind of helps you to keep track of, what you have. Down here, I can see any books that I've held. With my account logged in, I'm able to hold books that are checked out. So let's say, for example, I'm looking for a book, Nothing Can Possibly Go Wrong. I happen to know that this one is out because I have it at home. If I want this book, I look it up and find that it is 0 out of 1 available, not available. Then I can choose it, and down here I'll see a button to hold it. As soon as I click that button, that book will be held on my account. It will put my name in order in case there are other people who are also waiting for it. Okay? So that makes it super easy to hold. And again, in My Info, I can see any that I'm holding. I can decide, oh, I don't want that one anymore, and I can trash it. Okay? The other thing that we mainly use the catalog for is searching for books, of course. So usually I recommend just put in here whatever you're looking for and then choose keyword. You can also choose title if you know it, or author if you know it. That will limit it a little bit. If you choose subject, it means that you're asking the program to find your search term as one of the subjects that we have given the book. So that one is a little bit more narrow. The other thing that you can do is use these pull-down tools. So in the main library, that's what you're pretty much always going to use. You might want to search for only a book, not a DVD or other things. And then here you have a choice of reading level. This is one that we talk with students about. Maybe I want a book for a middle schooler who is struggling with reading, so I want a book from 5th to 6th grade level. But for that student, I want a book for that kid's age, so maybe he's in middle school, so I want an interest level of 7 to 9, something like that. So I can do kind of age, interest, and lower or higher reading level. The other thing that I have the ability to do is search by Lexile or Fountas and Pinnell. So I choose either one of those, and then I can choose the different levels here. So if you're searching for books for your students, these are some helpful tools. If you're searching for some pleasure reading for yourself, then you can, let's see if I can, and then I can just say, oh, I want a mystery or whatever. And it will open up to all the different mysteries that we have. Okay? The other way to search is by Destiny Discover. And this is a new interface, and I like it. I think it looks really sharp. It will organize the books and materials by type. So this is kind of nice because when I search for something, I'll do that mysteries example again, mystery fiction. It will give me, okay, these are the ones we have as ebooks, these are the ones we have as books. It's still thinking a little bit here. But it will show me here, I only want maybe not ebooks, just regular books. Okay, so I can choose see all, and then I'll get some narrowing tools down here. I want a mystery for my age, so I want an adult mystery. Okay, and you can see here pretty self-explanatory to hold and favorite and so forth. So these would be good to kind of play around with. Once I choose one, of course I can see a little bit more about it here, a little bit of a summary. I can continue to search by using any of these subject tags. So anyway, just kind of handy. Another thing that you can do, let's see, I'll go back here. By the way, if I wanted, I can just exit this to go back to the other kind of search. That was Destiny Discover, and then the regular one is called Library Search. Okay. What else? The other thing that's handy here is resource lists. And we haven't done too much with this in the middle school and high school, but we certainly could. And there are lots of lists for elementary school. So I can view any lists that show up there. And if I've made a list for your course or something, then we can print it as a bibliography. I can choose by, if I'm going to do a bibliography, maybe I choose by author and title. And here I have a bibliography already done. So this could be a helpful tool if I wanted to make my own list. I'm logged in, so I have the power to make my own list. Like let's say I'm going to do a list of dystopian novels. So I find my books, and then I can add to the list. Okay, and it will make a list in my account just for me. Okay, so that's kind of a handy thing to be able to do as well. Yours will show a little bit differently than mine. I have a lot more stuff here than you might, but the idea is basically the same. Power searching gives you a little bit more control, a little bit more narrowing options. The visual search is great for the little ones. And those are probably the main ones that we use. Copy categories, we're kind of phasing out, and we're using the resource list function instead. Okay, what else? Oh, one thing that I forgot to mention was using the call numbers. When you find a book in the catalog, the way that you match up the book to the location in the library is by paying attention to the call number. So here I have the Maze Runner, and it tells me the call number is FDAS for the beginning of Dasher. And FDAS is going to be in our middle school and high school fiction section, actually fiction and young adult fiction. Some of the books will have, let's see, I'm going to search for chains. Some of the books will also have a location. So for example, right now in the middle grades fiction, I'm going to refine my search. In the middle grades fiction, we have put genre locations in our books. So this one is a middle grade book, so it's MG and the author, and it tells me the location is in the middle grade historical fiction section. So within the middle grade section, I'll find the historical fiction books. We're kind of playing around with the idea of categorizing our fiction books by genre. So if we do that, you'll be watching for this location tag here so you can find it easily. Okay, I think that's the main thing I wanted to share with you. Getting to the catalog from the quick links, the importance of logging in so that you have the full power to see your account and hold books and make lists, and also just a little bit about searching. We're happy to help you anytime, but I wanted you to know how to do it on your own as well. Thanks very much. Don't forget to take the quiz so you can get a badge for all this great learning.